Hello, my name is Godwin, and today we shall be looking at Pandas series. Pandas series is like a column in a table. We all know that a table is made up of rows and columns, but Pandas series is like a column, is a table. It is a one-dimensional array holding data of any type. Let's go to the screen and create a simple Pandas data Pandas series from a list. Create a simple Pandas series from a list. If you have been following my videos, you know that this is a comment. This hash sign here makes it a comment. So let's say a is equal to 237 with this I don't know what to call it. Should I call it a square bracket? Yeah, I think a square bracket is called. If not, please pardon me. 2 3 excuse me, 237. Now that's a list, but you want to create a series from this list. So let's say my data is equal to, this is how you now create the series from the list. PD dot series A. Now print my data. And now print my data. Okay. Okay, I have initially imported Pandas library. If not, this code would not have run. Why? I should have done something like the import pandas as PD. Yeah, I just discovered this now. Pandas as PD. Yeah. So I have initially, before starting this video, I had run or imported pandas PD. Pandas rather, imported pandas library. So, and that's why this code ran even though there was no code on the screen. It's because it has been imported already. If I had not done that initially, this code will not run. So first thing first, you have to import pandas. So with this line, import pandas as PD, and then here we can say pd.series. This enable this, what you've input, this pandas you've imported here will enable this code to run. You convert this list to a series. So pd.series a prints my data. This is a pandas series. Now you can see the index. Index 0, 2 is the value. Index 1, 3 is the value. Index 2, 7 is the value. Now, these are the labels. If nothing is specified, the values are labeled with their index number. So these values are now labeled with these index numbers. The first value has index 0. This 2 has this index 0. Second value has index 1, and so on. The label can be used to access the specified value. You can use this label, the index, to access the value. Let's have an example in that. Return the second value of the series. Okay, the second value here in this case is 3. The first one is 2 with index 0. The second value is 3 with index 1. So print my data. Now you specify the index. You want to get the value of the index. Now you now specify the index here, which is 1. We say the second value of the series, which is 1. So this is how you specify it, and then you run 3. So you might as well do the first value. In this case, it will be 0, 2. So that is how you return the value of a series. You specify the index, you use the label. So you may as well create labels. You can use the index argument to name your labels. You can use the index argument to name your labels. Now let's look at an example of that. Let's say my data 1, let's call this 1, is equal to now pd dot series Now look at this. A, remember that A is for these 2 3 7 that was the list will specify there. A, and then index is equal to, this is where we specify the index. Let's call the first index E, the second index F, the third index G. So pd.series A, and then index, we specify the index. Let's run this and see. We have to print it. Please give me a moment, please. I just have to do something quickly. A moment. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so let's print my data 1. Okay, so this is still the list that we created at the beginning, but you can see we've now created labels, giving it our own labels. E the first, F the second, and then G the third. So this is how you create the labels. When you have created your labels, you can access an item by referring to the label. So you may as well access any of these values using the label. Let's return the value of G. Let's return the value of G. So print my data 1 G. Okay, run it. Sorry, whenever I say run it, what I use the shortcut instead of going. We may as well run it this way. Run, you just click this button and then you run it. Okay, you click it, you run it. G, so G is 7, G7. But usually I press shift enter, that's the shortcut to run it. So with this, I believe you can create a simple Pandas series, use the index to access the value, create labels. I just want to keep this video short, so I hope this provides some value for you. Till the next video.